Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 29th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody had a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Barry. This is Barry, located here in the tropical, we're in the Gulf of Mexico. That will continue to push on into the Mexico region. We have Tropical Storm Flossie, which is located in the Eastern Pacific. This is it here, right, just west coast of Mexico. That will continue to push on off to the kind of to the west northwest. And you can see we got some little scattered activity here in Central America, South America as well. Some activity up here in portions of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba. Also got more in the northern Gulf as well, stretching into portions of Florida. You got a little upper level low. You can see it spinning right over the northern Bahamas, kind of feeding a lot of this precipitation across the southeastern U.S. And also got a kind of a frontal boundary also stretching from up here in portions of Michigan through Wisconsin all the way down into portions of Missouri and also into portions of Arkansas as well. Also more activity from Mexico to Texas to Colorado to Wyoming, also north and South Dakota, a little bit across the Carolinas, and pretty clear across the northeastern U.S. and the western U.S. as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got some thunderstorms and showers from Oregon to northern California to central California, portion of Idaho, Utah, and then for more from southeastern Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, northern Mexico. But you can see Flossie right there over in the Eastern Pacific. More thunderstorms and showers for the northern Gulf, Florida Keys, Florida region to Georgia, Carolinas, all the way to Vermont, New York State. Also around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, Michigan region, and also Wisconsin, Minnesota, and also the Atlantic coastal waters. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, here's your Tuesday outlook. Now you can see we got thunderstorms and showers from Oregon to California to Nevada, portions of Idaho to Montana, then up here around South Canada, stretching in northern North Dakota, Minnesota, then from southern North Dakota to South Dakota to Nebraska to Utah to Arizona, northern Mexico, also Texas to Oklahoma to Arkansas to the northern Gulf to Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal water, from Georgia to the Carolinas to Maine to New Brunswick, also southeast Canada to Ohio to Kentucky and Tennessee. And you can see there's Hurricane Flossie located off the Mexican coast. Alright, got a little bit of severe weather, some flash flooding, heavy rain up here around D.C., Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware regions as well. Alright, otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map you're locating across the nation. And it's going to look something like this here in just a few minutes. Here we go. We got some heat advisory called Idaho, Washington, Oregon, portion of the Nevada region as well. Red flag warning for Northern California. Also we have some heat advisories over Southern California, also in the portion of Southern Arizona. Also some severe thunderstorm watches warnings for portions of Colorado, South Dakota, also portion of Nebraska, portion of Colorado region as well, and Wyoming. Also got some flash flood watches in effect for you guys in New Mexico, West Texas. Even got a flash flood warning there in Texas as well. Got more flash flood watches from Missouri. Severe thunderstorm watches are also in effect for portions of southeastern Kansas, also southern Missouri, with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings there as well. More severe thunderstorm watches for Wisconsin. Special weather statements up here in portions of Iowa to Wisconsin, northern Michigan. Got some flood advisories there as well. Flood warnings in effect for portions of South Dakota, Minnesota. Also down in portions of the Kansas area, also down in portion of Missouri. Even got a few severe thunderstorm warnings, flood advisory for portions of Alabama, also in the portions of Tennessee, Oklahoma, portions of Ohio, West Virginia region as well. Some air quality alert for Pennsylvania and also northern Ohio. Special marine warning along the coastal areas of Florida. You can see the tropical storm warnings down here, the east coast of Mexico. And also we got small craft advisory, gale warning from Northern California to Washington State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good, and a little bit around the western area of Alaska with small craft advisory, gale warnings there expected. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for let's see, for your Monday, and it's going to look something like this. Alright, we got general thunderstorm from over here in portions of Oregon and also California. We got a marginal risk there as well. Got more general thunderstorm from portions of Idaho down to Albuquerque to Texas, all the way to New Orleans, to Fort Myers, Miami, Columbia, South Carolina, to Boston, Watertown, also Marquette, Duluth. Then we got a marginal risk from Lubbock all the way to Pierre, all the way to Richmond, Virginia, and also up towards Scranton and New York City areas as well. Tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all area. Damage and wind look like this. 5%. Alright, and across the board in large hail pretty much over here in Northern California and Oregon. Alright, let's move on to day number 3, and it's going to look something like this. Alright, should be coming up, and it's going to look something like this again. Here we go. General thunderstorm from ports of California, Oregon, over towards southern Montana to Texas, to the Carolinas, Florida, Louisiana, all the way up into Maine. Marginal risk over here in portions of Nebraska, excuse me, northern South Carolina, just north of Columbia to Charlotte to Roanoke, all the way up to Portland, Maine, and also around Washington D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia. Some slight risk of severe weather there. Probability look like this, 5 and 15%. Alright, let's take a look at the rainfall totals across the lower 48. You can see that model sniffing out something around the tropics, in the northern Gulf, across Florida and the Atlantic coastal waters. Got some heavy precipitation across portions of northern South Carolina through North Carolina all the way up into Pennsylvania. Scattered activity, and also here's some activity, more numerous showers and storms with heavy precipitation over Mexico and also western Texas, northern Texas to New Mexico. Pockets of heavy precipitation over the U.S. east of the Rockies, and heavy precipitation over Canada regions as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.